Humans who are born will die, but there are many ways to die that we cannot imagine. With Peter, a cruel, mentally unstable person, has caused so much pain to many different people. Peter will pay for what he caused, possibly a painful death. And will Peter meet his killer? Everyone knows how cunning Peter is. He's ready to kidnap his own child, Louise, and ready to let her get hostage when he steps into danger. To think that Peter's evil heart will never be shaken. But no, everyone will have some point that we can touch. Peter's weakness could be Maxie, who is their ex-wife after all. Maxie can use her sweet words to be able to trap Peter. Despite being in a state of panic when Peter kidnapped him, but Maxie also regained his composure to convince Peter to release Louise, not to take her with him anymore. Peter also knows that his weakness is Maxie's words, but he can't do anything else. Peter wanted to take Maxie everywhere with him. Know that you can be seduced by Maxie's sweet words, so Peter's thinking about giving Maxie drugs, making Maxie crazy, addicted, craving, so he can easily control Maxie. When Louise is safely back in the arms of her loved ones, Maxie's also planning to run away from Peter. Maxie also knows that if she gets into drugs, she won't have the sanity to disrupt Peter's plans. But by all means, Maxie still will have to try to cope with drugs, not letting Peter dictate. At this time, Peter gave Maxie a dose of narcotics, so now Maxie is no longer sober enough. In a coma, Maxie seems to be seeing someone kill Peter. Maxie sees a lot of blood on the floor, and there were a lot of people there, but Maxie couldn't recognize who it was. Then Maxie passed out. Then, when he wakes up next to Peter's dead body, there is no one but Maxie and Peter. Maxie's very bewildered. Whether in the coma of drugs it is the one who killed Peter, or does someone kill Peter and leave Maxie and Peter's body at the scene? The people in Port Charles have said that it was they who killed Peter, but now it doesn't matter who kills because Maxie is at the scene in a drug-induced coma. Not sure if it was him or someone else. Now Maxie's very scared because if it was her who killed Peter, she'd probably go to jail herself, even though it was justified to defend herself when she was kidnapped by Peter. But it's also murder, possibly going to jail. When the police arrived at the scene to bring Maxie home, the police questioned her for a long time. But because her aunt contained drug injected by Peter, Maxie's words could not confirm anything. So Maxie was brought home by the police. Felicia, Scorpio, and Austin are very worried about Maxie. If something happens, they'll come out and confess to Maxie. After many days of investigation, because there was no evidence that Maxie killed Peter, Maxie got away with the crime. Maxie herself doesn't know who killed Peter. Was it Maxie's hand while she was addicted, or someone who killed him and left? No one knows where the truth is. Finally, Maxie was able to keep soundly. When Peter was dead, everyone in Port Charles breathed a sigh of relief when the villain was gone forever. One less terrifying threat.